Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a wonderful new year. I haven't spoken to you guys since the new year, and I have an explanation for that. My big DSLR camera actually broke. There's no way for me to open it, which is really annoying, and I apologize for being gone for so long, but I literally had no way of filming for you guys except on my vlog camera, which I am using now, which is the PowerShot ELPH 160. So hopefully this does some justice to what I'm showing you guys. I know it's not the best quality, and it is definitely lesser quality than my big DSLR, but we're working with it. We're working with it. So today I have my best of beauty for 2015, which is crazy. I can't believe that 2015 is like come and gone. Like it's just like we're deep into like 2016. It's 13 days into 2016. Tomorrow's my brother's birthday. Like this is crazy. So I am going to show you guys what I've been loving for the past year. If you guys like this video, make sure to let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And make sure to subscribe to my channel down below. And you will look forward to videos from me every week when I get a camera. But hopefully this will work out for you guys. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say right now. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. So starting out, I'm going to start with base. So like primer, foundation, all of that stuff. So first off, I'm going to start with my primer that I loved this year, which is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer Shine Free. It says it controls shine for a matte finish, and it just looks like this. I don't know how the autofocus works on this camera, so I'm just going to hold it up like this. This has been an awesome primer for me, especially because I have super duper oily skin. And you can just pick this up right at your drugstore or Walmart. I think the only Walmart sells this. So yeah, I love this year. It kept me really matte, even throughout the summer when I get super duper oily. So yeah, this was an awesome primer. And usually to like do foundation and stuff, I usually use the Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream 8-in-1 Beauty Balm. And this is the one with the salicylic acid because I do struggle with acne. And I actually really didn't like the original BB cream that they came out with, the one with no salicylic acid, obviously. But I have mine in the shade Medium Deep, and I love this for mixing foundations as well. A lot of the times, like, foundations will be too pink based or, you know, really cool tone, and I'm very warm undertones, so I mix this in with foundations, and it just gives me the perfect amount of warmth to the foundation. But I love this on its own as well. Speaking of mixing that with foundations, my top number one foundation of the year will definitely have to go to the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte. I am an oily beast, so this has definitely helped my skin so much, and I wore this out for my sister's birthday, and we were out pretty late, and it stayed completely matte, and I didn't even set it because I feel like when you set this, it can kind of look a little cakey, and it can kind of go a little not so cute when you set this. So I personally, even though I have oily skin, I don't set this with the powder, and it still looked amazing like after like I want to say like 10 hours of wearing this, which is insane for me, especially because my oils are usually popping by that point. So I love this foundation. My shade is Caramel Beige 108, and I really like to mix this in with it because this is a little yellow for me, but hey! And to apply all of those foundations and BB creams, I love the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, I think it's called. But I love this. I love how it has this flat bottom. The Beauty Blender does not have that. And this feels like exactly like my Beauty Blender. And I had my Beauty Blender for so long. But I asked for this for Christmas. It feels the exact same as the Beauty Blender. There's really no difference to it to me. But I really love the way that this blends out my foundation. Next, for contour, I have been loving the NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Deep Tan. I've been using this literally, I feel like, all year just to contour. Some people look really great in a cool toned bronzer kind of like contour. I don't. It just looks really muddy on my face and just looks like I slapped some mud like in my contour areas, and it just doesn't look flattering, which I found out. So I've been using this, and as you can see, it's a really warm base caramel bronzer. So I've been loving using this. I have it on today. I don't know if it looks good. Hopefully it does. You know the drill. But I've been loving this. Again, drugstore. Super duper easy, super duper cheap, but a really great product. Next up, when I do set my face, I forgot about this. I have been using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 310 Sun Beige. Obviously, I have been loving this because I hit pan on it. I actually do have another one in my makeup bag that I take to go with me and everything like that. But I have been loving this powder. It just sets your makeup and it's super duper like, it's almost like a creamy powder, which is crazy. But again, from the drugstore, such a great option. About concealer, so I'm going to mention that really quick. And I have been loving the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is so inexpensive. I get it from my beauty supply store, and it's like $2.99. You can't get better than that, and it's just such a nice formula. I don't really like the applicator. The brush is not my favorite, but you know, you make it do. So it's just right there, and it's such a creamy product, and it's so easy to blend. So I've been loving that for the past year as well, and I still use this like every day, even like to cover up pimples and stuff. I live for it. So I have two highlighters that I have been loving for the year, and obviously I would be, you know, crazy not to mention Becca Champagne Pop in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. When this came out, I was so excited because Jaclyn is one of my favorite YouTubers, and the fact that she's doing so many big things in her career and all of it just from YouTube, I'm so inspired by her. She's one of my favorites. She's just such a genuine, lovely girl, and I just honestly love this highlight as well. This is the first Becca highlighter that I have tried. I literally was on Sephora ready to order this as soon as it came out. It's just a beautiful highlight, and I didn't think that I was going to like it because, like I said, I am super duper oily, but this gives you almost like a glow from within kind of a look, and it's just like the perfect highlight with any look that you're going for. It's just like the perfect amount of warmth, and it just adds like you've just been like sun-kissed almost, like you've just come back from the beach and you're a little sweaty, but like in a cute way, you know. So shout out to Jaclyn. I love this. It's amazing. Awesome job, Jaclyn. Now, if you are looking for a drugstore dupe for that, I feel like this Wet n Wild Fergie highlighter in, what is this in? Rose Champagne Glow. I think that this is an awesome dupe for it. I picked this up because of my girl Juicy Jazz here on YouTube. I love her videos. She is amazing. This is what it looks like, and if you put, I didn't really swatch the Champagne Pop that well, but it looks super duper similar. This one's actually a little more rosy, but whatever. And this is amazing. They have another one, I think it's called Hollywood Boulevard. That one is more of a dupe for Champagne Pop. This one is a little bit more of a rosy champagne glow, but I love this one. This one, I feel like it's almost like comparable to like Becca quality when it comes to it, because it's so finely milled and it just lays on top of your skin so beautifully. And Wet n Wild is one of my favorite companies from the drugstore because they just be shelling it out like, yes, give it to me, Wet n Wild. But I love this highlighter. I use this like every day when I don't want like the boom Champagne Pop highlight. But day to day, this is my favorite highlighter. Inner corner, top of the cheekbones, nose, beautiful. Next up, we'll go with some eye products. And you guys know that I have to mention the Morphe 350 palette. I was so excited to receive this palette in the mail. When it came back in stock, I was living. I ordered one for my best friend Liz. We were so excited. The quality of these eyeshadows are like insane. Like, are you kidding me? Like, for it only being like $20 something, it's just like insanely pigmented. Like, you can't even get better than that. Like, what the heck? And it's so inexpensive. I use some of these shadows to fill in my brows because I do have darker hair now. But I suggest whenever this product is in stock and you see somebody tweeting about it, pick it up because it has literally everything that you need in a palette. I honestly don't need to buy any more eyeshadow because I have this palette. But, of course, I am going to buy it because that's what I do. That's who I am as a person. Don't try to change me. But I love this palette. Morphe is such an amazing brand. I'm going to try and pick up some of their brushes, and because I've heard nothing but amazing things about their brushes as well. But the Morphe 350 palette was bae this whole entire year. Well, as soon as I got it, it has been bae. The other eyeshadow palette that I have... Okay, can you not do that? Can you not? Is that still okay? I don't know if that's still okay. But anyway, the other eyeshadow palette that I've been using non-stop is the Lorac Pro, the first palette. I am in love with this palette. Like, Lorac shadows are probably one of my favorite formulas ever. They're just so creamy and so pigmented. Like, sorry, I just like, my pants are going to be ruined after this, but whatever. The eyeshadows are just like beautiful and like so pigmented, and you can do so many looks with this. Whenever I travel, this is the only palette that I take because the Morphe can be a little bit hefty to travel with, but this one, every single time I travel, I take this with me, and I can create so many different looks. I can create matte looks, shimmer looks, whatever I'm feeling. This palette does it to me. It does it to me. Next up will be my favorite mascara of the year, which is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. This mascara, if you don't like spotty lashes, 0 out of 10 would not recommend. But for really full length and everything like that, there's nothing that compares to this mascara. It doesn't give you a lot of volume, I have to say, but it does give you a lot of length. Whenever I wear this mascara, a lot of people ask me if I'm wearing false lashes because it does hold a curl really well. But this mascara is truly one of the best from the drugstore. I love it. It's really comparable to the way the Benefit They're Real makes my lashes look, except this is cheaper, so always love cheaper. Next up is my favorite lashes of the year, which are the Demi Wispies by either Salon Perfect, I can't remember what brand these are, Salon Perfect or Ardell, it doesn't really matter. I love them both equally. This is my favorite eyelash. I have them on right now. They're super natural, but like if you're wearing a glam look, they can make you look really, really glam as well, which I love. And they're just so versatile. You can wear them with any look. You can wear them without like eyeshadow and just like a little eyeliner, or with eyeliner and without, with eyeshadow and without eyeliner. They're so amazing and I love them. I always buy them in like these packs because I go through them so quickly. I use them on my sister and my mom. So, top 5. Love it. Next up is lip products. I only have a few because I'm not really a big lippy person as much as I thought I was. I used to buy lip products and then I was like, wow, I never used these. So, there's that. My first product is like my base, what I put on my lips, and this is from Trader Joe's, and it is the Lip Balm Virtuoso. So it looks like this, and it smells like spearmint, and it just really gets it going for me. It's 50% organic ingredients, and it just really hydrates your lips. Like, you can really feel it like sinking into your lips and really making them moist and even like plump because it does have the spearmint in it. I need a break from talking. I feel like I've been talking for like 8 years. But this is amazing. I always use this like under liquid lipsticks or anything like that. Something that I know is going to be mattifying on my lips. This is always under them. Next up is my favorite glosses, which are the NYX Butter Glosses. I have 2 shades here. One is in Creme Brulee and the other one is in Angel Food Cake. Creme Brulee is just like an awesome color just to like pop on your lips when you want like a little something something without it being like, ooh, she got it on lipstick or lip gloss. So, and this one is just like more deep. I use this in the winter and fall. I use this more in summer and springtime, but they're both in my makeup bag when I'm out and about, so I love those as well. Oh, I forgot about brows, guys. You didn't remind me about the brows. But next up is the NYX Liquid Suede Lipstick, and I have mine in the shade Soft Spoken. I never thought I was going to be into liquid lipstick because I hate like lipstick. I'm more of a gloss person, but I'm obsessed with this, guys. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's just the perfect color. And like, this is my perfect like nudie everyday color. I wear this all the time. I get so many compliments. This is amazing because it doesn't dry out your lips like a lot of matte lipsticks can do. Liquid lipsticks, it's just amazing. Like, it's almost like a cushiony feeling like on your lips. Like, when it dries, it doesn't dry completely matte. It's just super, not hydrating, but not like that, like when you spread your lips, like you're gonna feel like your lips are like cracking apart, which I hate. So this formula is my favorite liquid lipstick formula, and it's amazing that it's from the drugstore as well. I love this. Next and up and last, I think, did I talk about this? I don't remember if I talked about this yet, but I'll talk about it again. But next up, I have brows, and of course, it's the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This color is actually way too light for me now. I just haven't re-upped on my Anastasia. I've been using the Salon Perfect Brow Pomade in dark brown, but this is when I had lighter hair and like I did my blonde and everything like that. This is in the shade Chocolate. I don't think anyone compares to Anastasia when it comes to brows. Like, she slays the brow game. Like, that's what she's good at. That's what she knows. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the e.l.f. Mist and Set. I love the setting spray, because even though I feel like I got one with really bad sprayer, I love setting this and using this to apply like shimmery shadow, and I just wetten my brush. I don't know if wetten's the word. I don't really know. But I just use it to wet my brush so that the pigment comes out really, really shiny and shimmery and almost like, you know, popping, you know? I love this product. It's amazing. It's just really easy. It just makes your makeup not look so powdery, especially me, because I always set my face with a powder set when I'm using this foundation. But whenever I do set my face with a powder, it can look really cakey and everything like that. So I just use this so that it kind of absorbs some of the extra powder on my face and just makes everything sink into my skin wonderfully. So that will be it for my Best of Beauty of 2015. I think this is the first one I did. So welcome to the Best of Beauty, the first episode. So let me know down below what your favorite products were for 2015. I would love to know. Maybe I can check some out. Check some new products out, because I love to do that. And I don't know about you guys, but have you seen like all of the new products at the drugstore? Like, I am so excited to get my hands on some of those. So yeah, I'm so happy to be back and talking to you guys. I missed you guys so much. I'm going to be putting out some more vlogs and everything like that. So definitely subscribe to my channel so that you know when I put up a new video, so that you never miss one. And yeah, I think that's it for today. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.